Hello everybody and welcome back to Jules Math Tools. If you're new here to this page, thanks for joining along with us on this journey to become better mathematicians. And remember that there are links provided for you in the description box below, which will take you to a worksheet where you can further develop your skills by practicing questions like the ones we're about today. Okay, so in today's session, we're going to be calculating the missing angle in our angles at a point. And if you're ready, let's get started. In our first example, we're going to be calculating the missing angle for our angles at a point, or some of you may know it as angles around a point. But whichever one you decide to call it, these angles sum to 360 degrees. That means that my angle M plus 77 degrees should equal 360 degrees. And to find the measure of my angle M, I'm going to subtract that 77 degrees from my 360 degrees. And in subtracting my 77 degrees from my 360 degrees, I remember that if you need to come back on the side and do your little rough work, that's quite okay. Remember, all of us are working and all of us are learning at different levels, so work to your level. So my angle M is equal to 283 degrees. Now remember that you can always check your answer by adding your 283 degrees to 77 degrees and checking to see if they really sum to 360 degrees. Let's try another example. Now you can feel free at this point to pause the video, try to solve the question for yourself, and then when you're ready, you can work along with me to see if you got the exact same answer. Okay, so we're going to begin again by writing out our equation. So our angle P plus 12 degrees plus 17 degrees, 106 degrees should all sum to 360 degrees. Now I'm going to sum all of these angles here that was given to me. My angle 12 degrees, 17 degrees, and 106 degrees to get one sum on all of these angles. So 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 plus 6 will give us 15, 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 will give us 3, and we're going to bring our 1 right down the middle. So the sum of these angles is 135 degrees. And I'm now going to take that 135 degrees and I'm going to subtract it from my 360 degrees to see what is the measure of angles that I have remaining. So my 360 degrees subtracts 135 degrees, borrowing from our 6, 10 subtract 5 will give us 5, 5 subtract 3 will equal to 2, and 3 subtract 1 will leave us with 2. So the sum, or the difference rather, so the difference of my angles is equal to 225 degrees, which is the measure of my angle P. And again, you can always check your answer by summing your 225 degrees along with all of the angles that you were given in your diagram to see if they sum up to 360 degrees. Okay guys, so there you have it. It's just that easy to calculate your angles at a point or around a point, whichever you decide to call them. All you have to do is sum up all the angles that you were given, subtract their total from 360 degrees, and the remaining angles, or the difference, is the measure of your unknown angle. So remember to click the link in the description box below and practice questions like the ones we did today. So until next time, this is Jules Math Tools, where math is made easy.